Ever book a date for the future, then your whole life collapses before it even happens? Yeah, that. So I've had more of you than ever checking in, asking how this week's adventures have gone. Grab your brew, let's dive in. This week's date wasn't even with me, which might be the biggest plot twist so far. I went to see the Offspring and somehow managed to mess up a simple plan. The gig, past me booked it over a year ago as a romantic date for my wife. Present me repurposed it as a self-date. Future me wonders why neither of them showed up. I even put out multiple pleas on Instagram stories just begging someone to come with me. I was like some kind of deranged lover begging their ex for one more chance. Finally, a friend said he'd come, then he cancelled. Even when I'm not dating myself, I still get stood up. In the end, my mate's wife stepped in, which means technically I did take the wife to a gig, just not my own. But look, I did the usual fit check before I left. Black jeans, Offspring tee, red checkered shirt, baseball cap on backwards, cons. I even looked in the mirror and thought, whew, I want you bad. But like Ross and Rachel, myself and me are technically on a break right now. So the wife, not my own, and I hit the arena. And there's this frictionless bar. Basically, if you don't know what it is, you tap your bank card to enter. And then cameras just watch whatever it is that you pick up. But if two people squeeze through the gate, whoever tapped in has to pay for everything. Which is why, in a way, I'm glad I didn't bring myself. I mean, I'm such a cheapskate. I just know I would have snuck in behind me and I would have ended up paying for everything. Rude. Simple plan was the support act. Ironic, really, because my simple plan of not going alone failed twice. But I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare, so welcome to my life. During the break between the bands, there was this kiss cam. Imagine it landing on me and my friend's wife. Now, I know what you're all thinking. I am pretty fly for a white guy, but still not cool. As the Offspring would say, you've got to keep them separated. And now, the Offspring themselves. Amazing. Nostalgia. Chaos. Middle-aged men in a mosh pit sweating in band tees. Self Esteem live. Perfect. My Self Esteem, not so much. Let's give this one a 2. I showed up. I sang badly and lost my voice. I left with non-alcoholic beer breath. But not the worst night ever. Of course, after the gig, I went home alone, as usual. So yeah, even though we were on a break, I still ended up with myself. Still, there's always next week. And knowing me, I'll probably make a mess out of that one too.